today. From NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans ready to take over here on offense, and it's Deshaun Watson at the controls in his 5th season now in the NFL.
Another tremendous year in 2020 where he led the NFL with 4,823 passing yards. And remember, that was in the year after DeAndre Hopkins was traded to Arizona. Also had 33 touchdown passes against only 7 interceptions. A dynamic performer.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Working with a 2nd and 4. Here's Watson. He's got the hook up to Miller. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Here's Watson. Dancing to his left. He's got it complete. Mike Davis. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Charles, let's get a look at the draft class for this offense. Remember, no first-round picks this year. They traded it away. How much of a detriment is that?
Well, what they're hoping is the reason they traded away that first-round pick, that player won't be a detriment. He'll be an improvement for their team. And now as you get into the later rounds, in the middle rounds of this draft, that's when your scouting comes to the front. You have to hit on those selections.
On 1st and 10, Watson steps away to his left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans are on the board here first in the season opener.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Touchdown. Here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Well, there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the year.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
2nd and 2.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. It's Miller, complete. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On first down, Davis. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brevin Jordan with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Texans push further out in front. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is. Some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. So, CD, big changes for 2021. Of course, last year we had the expansion from 6 to 7 teams in each conference making the playoffs. This year, the headline, the addition of a 17th regular season game. What did you think when you heard the news that this was happening?
Well, my first thought, partner, was finally, because we've heard about a 17th game coming for a long time, and now here it is. So the beautiful part about all of it is that 17th game is going to be like these interdivision, interconference type games that are going to match up and play out over a 4-year period. And that's kind of cool. And I was looking forward to seeing some of the matchups that were going to come out of that for that 17th game. And could that be the game that decides a bunch of division titles?
$39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. From the 41, Watson. And this one is incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
3rd and 2, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the 1st. Watson on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jordan. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. Get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. 54 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Here's Davis to run again on 2nd. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Now it's Watson. Cooks on the quick slant. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it. They'll run on 1st down. Davis. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly. I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play,
and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. He'll buy some time right. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Deshaun Watson with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns.
And the Texans are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here's Lawrence. This is Chenault on the receiving end.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. It's Shaq Lawson who worked his way in there to get him down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently. Get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
This one fielded at the 5.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Whitney merciless. Just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now Lawrence sets up the screen to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. A third down gain of 19. Again, it's Lawrence. He'll find Jones again, complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Another completion there. You know, we think about the draft back in the spring. He was selected, obviously, the #1 overall pick. There's great money with that, but, Charles, I would think maybe an extra burden, too, or is that not that big of a deal at all?
It actually is in the beginning of his career, an added burden, but it's one of those things that if you play well, it becomes something that justifies why you were taken #1. You're fine with that. If you don't play well, it can be an albatross.
And he's brought down. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Robinson. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. James Robinson. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Josh Lambo now for the point after. It's up, it's good. That'll make the scoreline 20-10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to take over again, Deshaun Watson and this Texans offense. And they must have seen something leading up to this one that said, hey, we're going to be able to go deep, because they've gone deep with a lot of success.
And pick your phrase, pick your code words, your buzzwords, whatever. Vertical stretch, deep passes.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, you had an offense working with a comfort. And now, as with every potential turnover, so that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's pumped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. On first down, it's Robinson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper. 17 yards, first down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Force the ball free, and it's second down. 2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener. From the shotgun, Lawrence on the slant. This is Chark. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Point after by Lambeau, up. Touchdown. He'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Open man is QT, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Houston. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. On first down, Watson. Over the middle, complete. It's Jordan. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Watson flushed out right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. From the 17, Watson. Oh, no, he lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
that takeaway, partner, right there, that's a combination of coaching, execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go, this thing's pretty well done. But they still thought to themselves, if we can...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. On second down, it's Davis. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 75 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Back to throw, Watson. A dump off for Davis. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Flush to his right. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Brevin Jordan making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. A slant to Jones. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
3rd and 2, now Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. On 2nd and 7, Lawrence. Man open, here is Jones. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. On the slant, he'll get it to Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyler Eifert there to make the grab. And the Jags have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. Oh, did the Jags get this? Yes, Jags football. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Going deep for Eifert. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. Couldn't get him.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Throwing now, Watson. Got a man complete to Miller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeout. Watson now to throw. And he's got Jordan complete right side. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Watson. Eluding the pressure right. Back in the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he...
I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another...
After reviewing the play, the rule on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. And that
could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars. Down by 10, a little over 30 seconds remaining. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll have a quick first down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Now Lawrence on first down. And it's complete to Eifert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A final shot now for Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, but now I'm listening to you. So for Houston, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll have a tough one at home. That'll do it for us.